Hi, Jenna Lee. Hi, Tommy. Those that are coming on later, I'm going to say hi to everybody. Hi, Big Mama. Hi, Carrie. Let's see. Somehow this turned itself off. So I have to restart it. Because I don't have enough going. And as I was getting ready to start, Lucy jumped up on my desk and took everything down off my desk with her when she went down off the desk. So, it's like it would be nice to just be able to do things. So, welcome, and you may have seen by the title that... There we go. Title. Yay, it still says 15K. Whoop. Cancel. Yeah, it says that we have 15K. We reached it last night while I was watching Jessica's. She had live Jessica at Paper Terrace, and I went on there and mentioned that we were I couldn't believe it. We've been just 6 away from having 15,000 since the new year. And it goes up and it goes down, and it goes up and it goes down. It never got above 1993 or 14,993. And so we finally did it. And this morning it was 15,012. Yay! So if you are one of those 15,012, I want to thank you so much. And if you're not, and you end up enjoying what we're doing here, maybe you could go ahead and subscribe. We are here every day at 10:30 Pacific Standard Time. And on Mondays, we do a mini challenge in the challenge. And once I get everything back together here, which I'm expecting about another week, and I'll have Christmas is now put away. Now I'm trying to put my house back together because literally my house comes down and goes into boxes for Christmas to go up. And now Christmas has come down and now my house has to go back up. And of course I have to clean. I try and I do my spring cleaning now. So we are going to be making tassels and charms. Now, even if you have already made your tassel, remember a mini challenge in the challenge. You can go ahead and make your main project for this challenge for any project that you have coming up, and you can still unlock the excuse me. You can still unlock the items that we're going to be unlocking today and use them in other places in your journal if you'd like. I did want to show you, this was a journal that I had made entirely out of junk, and I actually used paper towel. This was the mop-up paper towel from one of the things that we had done, and I put paper towel in my tassel. This has been a couple years, and it's still in there, and it's still good. But I was like, oh yeah, we use paper towel, and we did the little snippet roll. And that's what I used for my closure, all out of junk. This was my broken jewelry that time. I took one of the charms and put some, I think these were stickers, the images. We made beads out of fabric. We made beads out of paper. Yeah, we made this in 2020. So it has a 2020 on it. And we're going to be doing the bottle cap today. And on this one, we did a wine thing. So, so I wanted to show you that. So it just had a tie here. Because in January, we are making journals out of just junk. So this one was a coffee table book about making birdhouses, and I took it apart, and then this there's a piece of paper towel that's still left. There's some things I still want to do to this someday, maybe. So yeah, so just this one, we had a stamp set that we could use. That's gift bag that kept on giving. This was from the snippet roll. Napkin on the edge with paper towel behind it. And I mean, it ends up still being an absolutely beautiful journal. This particular one has a lot of places to actually write and to put things, which if you've been on my channel, that is something I have had to really work at. So here's some stenciling. We had this fun little bird from the gift bag. So just, so here's a charm with a paper clip, and it has a magazine bead and a fabric bead and a game piece hanging off the edge, playing cards. So thought I would show this while we waited for people to come in, and we'll start with the giveaway in just a moment. And so this is going to be just our little party. We will have a large 15,000 subscriber party. I need to set up a time and a date, looking at my schedule. So yeah, so this was the bird book. This one, I think it's actually in, you guys have any of these with the magnet? It's just the cover from it. And then just but wanted to show you that this is a paint chip with stenciling on it. This is the cover from the ledger. Yes, bottle caps are great. They are great. So yeah, so that was really cool to be on there last night. And then we got a I made an envelope. I made a double tuck on the envelope, of course. And then inside we had, this was the cover of a little paper pad that I had saved. Okay. So, and each challenge is a little bit different with its rules. So you might see some things in here that you're not allowed to actually use in this time's challenge. But today I'm going to unlock some things to hopefully help you be able to finish your, here we got painty papers, so the papers that were left from painting things. Bye, Big Mama. Okay, so yeah, so that gives you an idea. Look at all the pages that are in here that you can actually write on and do things on. So if you want a Dear Julie journal, I think this one's beautiful, and it is in the Etsy shop for sale, and it has a whole lot of page. Okay, so this one, we'll go ahead and, okay, there we go. There we go. I'll put this over here and make sure, there we go. Okay, so I have a whole bunch of stuff on my desk. And I wanted to give you some ideas for some tassel closures. This is the top of some bulbs. Okay, so if you guys were here and you remember when I planted 116 bulbs on my 58th birthday, 58 for my mom, 58 for my dad. That was the year that they had both passed away. This was left over from one of those bulbs. And so I have this metal piece that I could use like a washer to hold a tassel. Okay. So I've been saving that for a long time. I a pop top. If you're making a smaller, thinner tassel, and I've seen a couple of you use them this time. But a lot of the times we'll have people use the pop top. That is trash. So that is a perfect little item. You can go ahead and use the little hook from like socks and things. Possibly put, you can hold it in here somehow, but I had this hook, so I pulled it out. So those, another one of my favorites, and you guys, I don't know where I put them. I know I've got at least 10 of them. When you buy something that is in that netting, okay, so you buy, I was like, oh no, but it doesn't have one. But a lot of times they will be held with a little thing that's got a hook, like a hook on the top, and it's got a piece that goes over and it fits over and it closes over the netting. If you pinch that in and pull that out, you can use that for a tassel. We have done that before during the Just Junk, but I don't know where I put them when I redid my little stuff. So I'm sorry that I can't show you that, but that is another thing that you can use when you're using Just Junk. Also, don't forget that you have possibly, if your gift bag had something that you can use, so check out your gift bag. Your garment might have something on it that you can use. Somebody used a bra one time so that they could use the hooks and eyes for their closure, and they used the little plastic thing that does the strap at the top, that makes it so that you can adjust it, and they use that to hold their tassel. So, because that was funny, I don't have any garment. Oh, wait, I have a bra that needs to go. And so somebody used a bra, and she used pretty much all of it. She took the pieces apart and used all of it. And that was one of the first challenges that we had. Yes, so I have some the wire ties off of bread. Okay, this is off of something that we use all the time, and what is it? Oh, I don't buy them anymore. It's the cool rolls that come in the Parisian looking paper, but I don't buy those anymore. But anyway, these it's a bread, and it flips over and flips over, so it's really strong. And then I have these, they could be ties for anything. I actually made my wedding ring out of a twisty tie, you guys. I should have brought that with me to the thing. When we decided to get married, and Tom goes, we're getting in the car, and he goes, oh, we don't have rings. I said, just a minute. And I went in and I got black twisty ties and a square bead, and I made us rings that we got married in. Literally, because we went to Las Vegas and got married. And then he made these at work. So our rings, I made the originals and he made these. Because that's just how we are. We're strange. So yes, you can use those as well. So that I wanted to give you some ideas of things that you can do to use for that. Now you can get excited, but don't get too excited about all these things that are on this desk. Okay. But I will tell you that you are going to get to add clear dimensional medium. Only clear dimensional medium. Okay, I did test this, and I was able to use fabric tack to do this as well, but it bubbled, okay? But just so you know, if you want to do this, you can, if you want to do this part, you're going to be able to do that. So let's go ahead and do the tassel first so we don't end up with glue all over the place. I have the side panel, or I made my cover out of this, and this is the leftover from, yeah, made for one another. That is true. I'm going to tell Tom that. Okay, so we are going to add, you can add a 20-inch piece of fabric from something else. Okay, so one 20-inch piece of fabric by an inch or 2 inches. So 20 inches by an inch or 2 inch. This is all I have. It's just, there was a scrap. I want to use this. And so I was like, okay, because it brings out some of the colors. It looks really cool when it's up next to the thing, and it gets it off because it was sitting right here. Okay, so we're gonna make a list here of what you're allowed to. Okay, bye Kelly, welcome home Bob. So one 20-inch by 1 or 2 inch fabric scrap. Okay, so we're going to bring that in. Now you also get to bring in 1.5 yards of trims. You can have 1.5 yards all of one thing. This is ribbons or trims, or you can cut them into a variety of sizes. So far I have 3 pieces right here that are 10 cents each. So I've used 30 inches of my, what are you going to have? You're going to have 36 and 18. So 54 inches. So I've still got 24 inches that I can use. Okay, so a little tiny piece of fabric. You get a 1.5 yards of trim. Okay, so I'll show you. I have, you guys remember, I have these, and this was sitting with my stuff, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna use that as one of my trims. So that and that. And this was this. There is scrap of both of these, but these were on my desk, so there we go. Hi Gail, welcome. Hi Kathy. Hi Darlene. Hi Mary Kay. You guys, a lot of you I didn't say hello to. Hi Joan. Hi Sue. Good to see you. Hi Kim. Hi Kat. Okay, so while you're writing that down, let's go ahead and let's do our first giveaway. And let's see. So everybody go ahead, pick a number between 1 and 1. Oh, stop. I just put a 10. The 10 is my start, so go ahead. Pick a number between 1 and 100. You guys can have, there can be more than one person that has the same number. What I'm going to be giving away is I've actually got digitals. I'm making digitals in the kitchen right now. I'm working on the Red Paris kit for the Patreons to go with their Red Paris kit that they are getting, that the emeralds are getting. So it is similar to my Paris kit, but it has red roses and other red fun stuff. And then I also am working on a just strictly Valentine postcard kit, and that's because I want to incorporate it in the DIY stuff and be able to do both together. So, okay, so don't forget, go ahead, pick a number between 1 and 100, everybody. And so let's see. Yeah, so anybody else? Anybody else? Yeah, so that I have that on, and then I have another one that I'm gonna call. It's gonna be a small kit. It's, well, I say that. Called Lover's Lane, and it's antique postcards of couples. And some of them have sentiments with them. Some of them are really funny. Some are just really cool. And so those are all hopefully going to be coming out this week. The Patreons should receive theirs this week as well in the Patreon. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll ask Siri. Siri, please pick a number between 1 and 100.
It's 35.
It's 35. Thank you, Carrie. We have a 32. We have a 33. Sheila has 35. Congratulations, Sheila. Hi, Bill. Hi, Tommy. I'm going, hi, Carolyn. Hi, Ashley. Hi, Karen. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Dawn Marie. Hi, Letitia. Welcome. I'm just going to go through the list here. And so congratulations to Sheila. Sheila, yeah, so congratulations. And this is going to be digital. We're going to call this digital number 1. I'm going to do the digital 1 sheets again for these giveaways because I can do that pretty quickly. Okay, so congratulations to Sheila. Excuse me. Now, you guys, if you've been watching, you saw that I have been cutting up a dress for the lace. You guys, things are falling all over the place here. It's crazy on Mondays because I take the weekend off, but as I find things in the rest of the house, they get put in here, and I usually end up with a couple of stacks of stuff because, you know, they're things that most people would probably throw away. So this is the dress I've been using, and I cut off this piece, and so I have that. And I'm going with a 10-inch total for my darn. So I'm going to be cutting my things at 10 inches. Okay, so that's 10 inches, but that's not. Okay. These were close. Like, I just was like, oh, yeah. This one is 12 inches. So I'll put that over there because I thought that these were all cut at 10. No, the lace is part of the you would have to, unless you have lace from your garment or your linen, then your lace is going to have to be from your trim. Okay? So I'm going to cut this at 10 inches. And I'm just going to put these in my pile here. Okay, so there's that. So another thing I wanted to show you is you can use your binding string for anything. Remember, we made a little tiny tassel with our binding string on the bookmark that we made earlier this month. So I have been finger crocheting. So you take, and you've got your little loop, and you just pull it through. And I was like, okay, now, and you're like, why would you want this? Well, if I have a big bead that I want to add to something, this is a perfect thing to be able to add it to. Hi, Judy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's been so long. No, you guys, when my dad was in the hospital the last time, is when we hit 8,000. And that was 3 years ago in September. So yeah, so that's I'm just slower than everybody else. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put this through and pull. Okay, and that's going to give me something to put in here. Okay, remember I'm using the aqua colored crochet string this time. Oh, TV, you probably have to go out and come back in. Hi, Denise. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, so I have 24 inches left that I can use. I want another one of these. I mean, since we've got it. Okay, so there's that. I like that. Okay, so over in my lace stash, I have another piece of the lace. My brother sent me a thing. He says, Julie, you could almost fill up the LA Sports Arena. He goes, it was really cute because he'd said congratulations and stuff, and it was like 20 minutes later he comes on, he goes, just think of it this way, Julie. You could almost fill up the LA Sports Arena. And I cried. So, yeah, so I'm down to, I used another 10 inches. And you know what? Let's go ahead and make this 2 yards of trim. That way you can put it some other places in your journal, okay? So 2 yards of trim, I've used 40 inches. 2 yards is 72 inches, okay? So if you're doing it piece by piece. Another thing is this way almost, if I pull it a little, whoop, don't pull it that way. What? That's more than my town too. Wow. That's an interesting way of thinking about it. Thank you. Okay, so I'm just pulling a little bit so that I could get it to the full 10 inches of my dryer sheet. I think we want maybe 2 dryer sheets. Joan, that's what I thought I was going to have to do, but I was only less than 1/4 of an inch. So I was like, oh, since I'm only less than 1/4 of an inch, I can go ahead and get my extra by pulling it, I think. Yeah. And I get a little kind of a curly look. Look at that, you guys. Look at just pulling it like that. There you go. That might be kind of fun for the edge. So does cutting dryer sheet with your fabric scissors, would that be bad? What do you think? What do you think? The quilters, let me know. What do you think? Would it be bad? Okay, what else do we got over here? I have, oh, this is the big piece of lace. I don't think I want to put the big piece of lace, but I was thinking it might be good to have some of the fabric. And of course it's not 10 inches. So we'll have to pull out the dress. Let me pull that out of the way. Hi, Myra. Welcome. Welcome. Okay. So this is the top. That's where the sleeve was. I've already taken that apart. Okay, so I need 10 inches here. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking that the things that are in it might be bad. So, you know, I don't want to have to send myself to the dungeon for using my fabric scissors for something that they shouldn't be used for. So I won't be doing that. Okay. So there we go. That should be long enough, hopefully. Okay, we're all out of whack here. Let's clean this up. These are not my fabric scissors. I have all that stuff. Jen, I'm not taking it out to to use it. And as you can see, my thingy split, so I'm trying not to use it for that kind of stuff anymore in here. You know, I usually rip things. So I'm thinking for this, to get the look that I want, I'm going to do that. And let's see. And then I'm going to knot it. Because, you know, to make a knotty tassel, it's got to have some knots in it, right? So we'll give that one a knot on that side. No, you can't use a rotary cutter unless that's your one free item. Good point. Yeah, this time we did rules, and part of the reason we didn't use as much of our tools is we have a whole lot of new people that might not have those tools. So, yeah, tassel out of your binding thread. That's good. Okay, so I'm twisting it, and this time I'm going to make my knot up a little higher. Okay, on both sides, make my knot up a little higher. Gently, then you can use your rotary tool cutter if you want to. Okay, there we go. Okay, am I liking that? I love it. I wish I had another piece of the peach, but that's okay. Okay, so that is going to be, and I have this. Okay, so this is from my gift bag. And this is an exception. This time you can use the tassel that you're making for your mini challenge in the challenge for your challenge journal. A lot of times you can't, but usually when we do the, oh, you guys, here's another cool thing. Possibly. Those could be cool. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do my pile here. I'm going to start with that. And we'll do a dryer sheet. And this is dark, so heavy. And a lace. And one of the goodies. Thank you, Mary. Thank you so much. It's so exciting. I'm still a little bit in shock. Okay. Whoops. Uh-oh. Oh well. Be careful with your dryer sheet. Oh, let's go with thick white. This. There's our peach. And our little crocheted. Remember, I hand crocheted one time and made my closure for one of the Just Junk journals out of that. Okay, so I think I'm going to use this. Oh, you know what? This time my dilly bobber is, oh well. This is for me. If it was for sale, I would want to make sure that those were the same color. See if I can get this through there. There we go. Okay, so pulling it through. This is, again, this is from the bulb packaging. Okay. So now moving everybody around. That guy seems long. Okay, now deciding which one I want to use. Around, you can use your bread tie. I originally was going to use this one because I thought that would make a nice, clean closure. Okay. Since I don't have pliers, there we go. Look at that. Okay. Let's help the wrinkles. Okay. So we got lots of color. I like it. I like it. And we could add another knot if we wanted to. Okay, so there's my tassel. Okay, and remember, you can make a tassel out of your binding string. Michelle said she did that. We did a little tassel out of our binding string. I'm using the crochet thread until all of that crochet thread that I inherited is gone. We'll be using crochet thread. Okay, so one of the things on here, the reason that I wanted to put this was because I can go ahead and add a bead right onto there, maybe. If I'd have left the string, I could have. Well, anyway, you get the idea. Could have, woulda, shoulda, if I'd have left the string. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're going to pull out our glossy accents. And okay, so far you have gotten one 20-inch by 1 or 2-inch fabric scrap and 2 yards of trim that you're able to use. I have used 50 inches so far. And so, hi Sarah, welcome. Hi Diane, welcome. Thank you so much Thank you. Yeah, well, I can use the bead in a charm or something, so it's okay. Also can use one of my large needles, because remember, you can use needles. There we go. We'll just put them on this one. So that's one bead so far. Okay. And this one, oh, this one's got a pretty good hole in it too. So yeah, needles are good. And especially, I get, every time I buy my needles, I get this set of all these funky big needles, so. The bead is going to be part of what you're unlocking. So that was bead number 1. We're unlocking beads today. Okay. And I do this more for the sound, because usually they get hidden in the tassel, but I love to hear them hit. Okay, so we have a bead there, and we have a bead here. Okay. Okay, so I have a bottle cap, and bottle caps are cool. Yep, you're gonna get beads. I haven't told you yet how many. It's a secret still. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and use the crocodile, because it will punch its way through the bottle cap. Okay, and I'm gonna do it ahead of time so I don't end up having to stick my finger in the goop. Okay, I am trying to pull this back. Okay, so I was looking for some little French thing that I could put in here, and I can't find my oh, that's got to get, those scissors have got to get put away. I cannot find my, okay. My digital, it's missing. The digital that I'm using has disappeared. So I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to use this button. Okay, so you get to add a button. You're going to get to add more, but I'm going to add this one for right now so that I can use it. Because now, normally, if your 1-inch circle punch is your free item, then you can just go ahead and use it to cut that out. Yes, so we're going to add buttons, and we are going to add beads today. And we're going to add metal pieces. So whether you want paper clips, bulb pins, jump rings, you can add those. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to start with this. Ooh. Check, make sure the plastic isn't going to come out. eyelets, yes. You're gonna get metal. So yep. So you guys, I've really been praying about, oh wow, that was a lot. The how the challenges are going to go after this one, because this is the last one that's supposed to have this format. And I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I had an idea and I don't like my idea. So I'm going to try and get under here because I put too much glue. Okay, it's in it. Yeah, I really wish I knew what happened to my digital. It's like it is not here. This morning I was missing my postcards. That sent me on a tizzy. Okay, so there's that. Now, somewhere on this desk, I have the tag. We've seen it several times, and now that I'm ready to finally use it, it's missing. Did it? Okay. Carefully. So the tag from the gift bag. The tag from the gift bag. There it is. Okay. So I have the tag from the gift bag. I think it's, I want it to go possibly with the tassel. It's pretty big to go with the tassel, isn't it? So this is going to need some peach. So I would take that flower, but let's come over here. Let's move that out of the way. So this is the inside. No, I have some, but since I have this, I didn't want to open it. Okay, there's a bird down here. There's a bird, but then that's going to cover that whole thing up. Or I could just fussy cut the bird. This one was my birthday present came in this. I usually get Paris bags from for my birthday. Used to get them from my mom. That was they knew I wanted to someday go to Paris, so here we go down. We're just fussy cutting around the bird. Since I don't have a mini Eiffel Tower to put in here, and I think those ones from the tissue are too big. Oh my gosh, the Emerald ephemera kits this time are packed, packed, packed. Like crazy packed. Okay, so we're going to put the bird in there. I'm going to end up wanting some peach also. And I don't have a peach button. I'm popping the bubbles. Stay. Stay, stay. Stay down. Okay, so let's come back, and there is a little tiny flower here. And it's a daisy, which is perfect. We'll make that look like a leaf. Just fussy cut around it. So this is going to give us a charm using our gift bag, file folder, and the glossy accents. You do not have to make this particular thing, but you need to make something using either glossy accents. You can use anything that says it is a clear dimensional medium, or you can use glue. Because, you know, you get to use any glues in this challenge. And you unlock the clear medium. Okay, we'll come down and add a flower. It's going to take a long while to dry because I've used so much, but there. Now I've got a pink flower. So that gives me the pink flower and the bird in a... Whoop. There we go. There we go. Okay, so we have this fun little guy there. And so what did we add? Did we add anything for that? We added glossy accents or clear dimensional medium, or you can do a clear median. Okay, and I'm going to keep checking for the popping the bubbles. You guys, we had rain almost all day yesterday. Well, that would require you to use all the other things that go with it. So I would guess not. Because don't you need lights and all that other stuff? I was going to have us do this with just glue. And then I was like, no, we want them to be pretty. Okay. So looking for a bulb pen. And okay, so you get a bulb pen, and you know what? We have a little tiny, there you go. Button number 2. Do I want that in there? Do I want it on top of the, okay, we're gonna wait. Oh no, do you see what I did? On camera. I don't have, you guys, I haven't set up my electrical cords over here when I moved. So I don't have my glue gun accessible to this desk yet. So don't hang yours up like that, but it did make all the things go away. Okay, so this, I want to put something on this side. Okay, so if it flips over, there's interest on both sides. And hi, Kelly. Welcome. Yes, Kelly was there last night, you guys, when we hit our 15,000. She was one of the ones. Yay! I've been trying for since Christmas. We were so close. So I'm just using the tag as a template. This will give me a circle. So while on that note, I'm going to come over and cut another circle out. In case you guys don't know, we are doing a challenge that we're using just junk. But on Mondays, we get to make other things that unlock items for us to use to make our challenge journals. And so I want just in case I want a circle, I've gone ahead and traced that. Of course, I've got that other circle from the sticker. Games that come on the cereal box. I think you could use that. I think that'll count. It's a game. I wouldn't even know that it came from a cereal box if you used it. So I chose this piece from the side of the gift bag. And yes, oh my gosh, I just went inside, darn. But that's okay. You know, this would have been a pretty gift bag to use and regift, but I think it's really helping this journal that I'm making using this gift bag for the color. It matches the digital, the Paris Très Jolie digital that I'm using. It matches that really well. So we'll go ahead and put this on here. And then we'll go ahead and, yeah, at the beginning I was showing you ideas of things to use to that would be junk. Oh, the other junk I had, where'd it go? I brought a drink into, oh boy, I brought a drink into the craft room. I brought a white one though, because that's what I was going to use, and I totally forgot. But on the soda bottles, and they have this ring here. They're not super easy to get off, but after you pull it up off of this one spot, then you can usually get them off. Man, I had one that came off so easy. That's what made me think of it. I was like, wow, that came off really easy. Okay. So this is another thing that that you can use to put your tassel on. Okay. And it's pretty sturdy. I would wash it off probably. Oh my gosh, this is my favorite. You guys, I was a Mountain Dew drinker. this is yeah, this is my drink of choice now, and I love it. Well, I've always loved Squirt, but I loved Mountain Dew more. But Mountain Dew is doing more bad things than good for me these days. Plus, now it keeps me up. It never kept me up before. I could drink it all the time and didn't have to worry, and now it's starting to keep me up. So I drink it when we're like on vacation. And if somebody gets it for me, I do. Oh my gosh, Tommy, we make, well, we used to make Mountain Dew margaritas. But we drink, that's what we make with our margaritas. We make we make Squirt. My husband has Squirt and the, what is it? Pineapple, orange, something juice, and Squirt tequila. Yep. Oh, I love margaritas. That's my, if I'm going to drink, that's what I'm going to drink. Or Midori Sour. That Midori Sour was the drink I was introduced to the night that I met Tom. So it has special feelings attached to it. Oh, from kidney stones from, well, see, I had a kidney stone last year. Holy mackerel. If it was from the Mountain Dew, I ain't no. Yeah, that'll make it easy to never drink that again. Oh my gosh. That was so painful. And as fast as it came, it disappeared. The pain went away. It was like so weird. Okay, so now we go and, okay, these, mine are always clogged up. Anybody else? Oh yeah, it makes it really good. The the bubbles and the taste, but the bubbles just really make it. Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know that about Mountain Dew. Yeah, I won't be drinking that at all anymore. I don't ever want to do that again. So I couldn't see the hole here, so there we go. And okay, for this one, I can either have it hang here or I can make it so that it can hang somewhere on the journal. You guys, I'm going to cut around because it's like boot shoey. I liked it with the blue edge, but you know what I can do? I can add a gold edge because I have my gold pen. What pens did you guys pick for your journals? For your challenge? Okay, so I picked the gold pen, but which one did I pick? Dollar Tree or Dollar General? Dollar Tree, I think, you guys, because it's on the table with my other pens, the other two pens. Okay, we'll go around the inside of this. And then I'm going to hold it on the edge. A cherry bubbly. Now everybody's getting drinks. Oh, okay. Well, we'll do that. We'll turn it over. So you guys keep hearing me talk about a challenge. If you didn't know, we do a challenge here on the Dear Julie channel each month with prizes. The prizes is a full digital kit and a 2-hour virtual internet party that is exclusively for those that finish their journal, finish it on time, and post it. If you are new here, you still have plenty of time. They're telling me that this is the easiest challenge to finish that we've ever had. So that tells me that, and we've had several already finish. So the thing is we're using just junk this time to make a journal. I do not, Carrie. Do you have any? Oh, me and God are working on it, and I'm listening and I'm not hearing. So, yeah, I'm working on trying to figure out. I had some ideas and I don't think that they are going to work. They would take me way more time than what already takes me, and that's part of the problem is it just they take time. Okay, I think, should we put glossy accents on this and make it look finished? This is doing really good. So this is our charm we made out of a bottle cap, a file folder, and a gift bag. Remember, we used, this is from the bulbs that I bought. It was on the top. It was the thing that, where they hung. Okay. Okay, so, okay, you're probably wondering how many buttons and how many buttons and how many beads, but we don't know yet. Okay. Now we could, I could put one of these on here. Yeah, I'm going to do that for sure. Okay, so this is the tissue that I've been using. Okay. So I'm going to do the dry decoupage. I'm going to add glue behind this. I didn't have any more of the stickers that we made out of these using the double-sided tape. There it is. Bye, Mary Kay. It was good to see you. Well, you saw I was struggling with that. I'm like, okay, yeah, we're just gonna live with it. It's okay. There we go. So this was a package of facial tissues that my mom had gotten me, and it was part of the package that she got me when Mom and Dad did a Paris birthday, and they took me to me and Tom. They took us to Las Vegas, and we went to the Paris for dinner, and we watched a Paris movie, and we went and saw one of the, I think we saw, did we see O that time? One of those where the acrobats. You know what? I'm kind of not liking there. I like that better. Okay, so that gives me the other side. I'll give you a sneak peek. Here's my cover. And look at. That can't be Dear Julie. Look at all that space. Oh, that's cool. Could put that on there. That just showed up. Okay. So, yes on glossy accents. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna add the glossy accents. Cookie cutter's in the way. How many people have a cookie cutter on their desk? Raise your hand. So the cover is the black and white tissue paper, the polka dot tissue paper that was on my packages from when I went to Arizona. And then the other is from the gift bag, the colorful. And then on the side where it says Paris, that is also from the gift bag. I love the way it turned out. So I'm going to go out to the edge, but not all the way. But I will come in all the way. And I'm only going to put it on one side, I think. We'll see. Obviously, I'll have to wait for this to dry. I love this for making it look like an ornament rather than... So, I have a bracelet that is broken that has, I think it has Le Notre Dame and the Eiffel Tower and the that one. Yeah, I can't even think of what it is, but it has all three of them, I believe. I've just got to find the broken pieces. They're in my broken jewelry that when I rearrange the closet. I know they're there. When am I going to go to Paris? I don't know. I don't know. My husband is not even the least bit interested. And my other travel partner, I don't know that she can do that. So we'll see. Ooh, I like it. It's shiny. You didn't have the stuff. This one you can do with fabric tack. Do it on something smaller. Oh boy, got a lot of... I'm gonna wish my heat gun was available. It's just not on his list. I don't know that he even has a list of places. I know one time when we were talking about it, he talked about Egypt. I wouldn't want to go there right now, but yeah, Arlene got to go. She was on like one of the first when they let people back into Egypt a few years ago. And if you're here, Yaya Arlene, I love you and miss you. You guys, she watches sometimes on her TV, so she can't chat. Okay. We're going to set that aside. Oh my gosh. Oh, no. That would be kind of cool around the outside of it, but... Yes, that's the one, Sue. Yeah, that one. Okay, that's a regular needle. I'm going to put that in there for right now. But I will take it out because it will discolor the medium. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I wanted to let you know that you get 5 metal pieces. So they can be bulb pins. They can be paper clips. So like supply pieces. Eyelets. So we'll put an eyelet out. Sure we will. An eyelet. If you want to use a leader, you can use that. Safety pin. Oh, I don't know that I can get in this drawer. Safety pin. Okay. And we're going to say 5. So 5 metal, 5 beads, 5 buttons. Okay, to unlock those, you need to make a tassel. Okay, again, this is a mini challenge in the challenge. If you've already made your tassel for your challenge journal, you can go ahead and make one for another project. So that you can still unlock the items. Then you're going to use glue or the clear medium, and you're going to make something using the glue. Okay, so be creative. There's lots of different things that you can do with glue. I'm putting knots on the bottoms of these because I don't like the way they look straight. Bottle clap is not required. That was just to show you, and that was because that's what I wanted for mine. Okay, this is not required, but you have to make something using glue. You can use fabric tack, and you're going to go for the glossy effect in some way, shape, or form. So another thing that you can do did we have any of the fabric left, or did we use all of the fabric? I think we used all of the fabric. What if we do it with this? Okay, so I have this, this is the tissue washi that we made out of tissue and double-sided tape. This one is made with the double-sided tape from Dollar Tree. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to oh, that's right, that bead didn't have a hole in it. I had this really cool bead and it's not a bead. It didn't have a hole in it. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap my paper clip. Huh, what are the chances that the stripes would line up? Basically, that's a trip. Okay, now they're not. No, your bottle cap is trash. Okay, so there's that. I was going to do that with the fabric. You can also add your trim on it. I'm just going to leave it. Let's see. I was going to go ahead, you know what? Let's do it this way. Is that the same? Okay, go ahead and put a button down there. I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to have already put the button down there. Because the bulb pen just puts your things too far away, I think. I have this little pearl bead. Nah, I don't like it. I'm going to leave it just with that. Yes, you need to make a tassel to get your fabrics and things added in. And remember, you can use your fabrics that are left over to put on the edges of your journal, things like that. Okay. This is actually better than washi. Any of your junk. In the beginning, I showed you what I used. I used the fabric from my dress, the lace from my dress. We added in 2 yards of trim that you can have 2 yards of one trim, or you can divide it out, trims and ribbons. And this might be kind of fun. But again, I should have put it on there. So one of my medals is going to be a jump ring. If I can find it. I can't see. I have to redo my desk because I can't pull my drawer out. So the tassel, the ring at the top, this one was, because remember, we're using just junk. So the top for mine was from a package that had bulbs in it. And I showed you that you might use a twisty pop top. You could make something and hook it into the hook. The top of the squirt, that's how the squirt got brought in. This right here is a bread tie. Your tassel needs to have, your base would be, you need to have 4 items in your tassel. Because what would your base be? I mean, it depends. It could be, yeah, your tassel needs to have 4 things done to it. I added 2 beads here. Okay, so I've used 2 beads. I've used a button here. And whether that, see now this, I can tie this into my, like into an edge of my journal, either on the button side or on this side. And I can tie it by using my binding string, okay, and tie it onto an edge. Welcome back, Sheila. Oh my gosh, you guys just reminded me. I forgot to, let's do another giveaway. Pick a number between 1 and 100. And the closest without going over will be the winner. You can have, more than one person can have the same number. Okay, but you can only pick one number. Okay, so there's 1 medal. There's a medal. 2 beads. 2 beads or not 2 beads. I like this flower. I think that that's cute. Isn't that cute? Doesn't that make a cute charm right there? Oh my gosh. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, and one of these is going to go somewhere on my journal, and that's the one I use to go around. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I have one more of those that I can use. And we have 1, 2, 3 medals so far. I think we'll use the other one. I kind of like those dark ones though. Go. I mean, this is simple here. Just go. Do. Okay, so there's a bead. And okay. Has everybody picked a number between 1 and 100? Go ahead and put a stop. Siri, please pick a number between 1 and 100.
It's 26.
And the number is 26. And wow, nobody went super low. Okay, so it's Tommy with 17. Okay. And Ashley has 17. So Tommy and Ashley have 17. You can make your charms however you want to. This is not part of the this doesn't have the usual requirements because it's a mini challenge in the challenge, not a regular challenge item. I'm going to put that like that, but I'm probably not going to use this button like that. But at least it's ready. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buttons. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll probably put a bead on this one. I'm going to go ahead and, oh, do we have any more? Yeah, there's one. And I'm just putting these on so that I don't forget who got what. So congratulations to Tommy and Ashley. I'm going to write you down in just a second so I don't forget, because I could do that. Okay. Okay, so for metal, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've used all of my metal. I've used all of my buttons, and I've used all of my beads. And I like to have some little things to go off the side. I love to have things coming off the spine of the journal that kind of tells a story of what you're going to find inside the journal. This right here, I haven't decided yet whether it will go on the front. It's kind of interesting on my cover. You know, it was made from a gift bag. So I do have this hole up here. And one of the things I had thought of was that I could have a tag. But then it's going to cover the Eiffel Tower. So I'm kind of not wanting to do that. So then I thought, well, you know, you could put this on the side, but I think this will just end up going here. And maybe this will go on something really, oh, that's a good idea. This could go on something really long. Okay. And hang down here. Let's turn this up. Okay. So this could go up off here, and this could come and hang down here. I like that. That is probably what I'll do. So, yeah, there we go. I like that. Okay, on to here. Tommy, Ashley. Yes, this is one time it can be your challenge journal or challenge tassel. So if you wanted, you know, even if you already made your tassel and you wanted to upgrade it because now you get to add some things, you can go ahead and do that. Or you can make it for another one. So normally we don't let the mini challenge in the challenge. It's usually always an extra item. But I think that this time, because I wanted to be able to give you those things, and I wanted to finish my part. I think that's the last thing I have aside from like stamping and stenciling and stuff on my list of things that I need to do to show you. And that's gonna help me. So yeah, thank you guys. Can you believe it? 15,000 subscribers. Yay! Yay, yay. So it's pretty exciting. So just know that we will have a party like, you know, like we like to have, and we'll have something special that we'll be using to play with at that party. And so if you haven't already subscribed, please do. Don't forget to hit that bell. I'm not leaving yet, but don't forget to hit that bell because that tells you when we go live. And speaking of lives, we'll be live on Wednesday. We're going to be using the blue kit that the Emerald Patreons have gotten. And we're going to be making some fun things with that. We'll also be using the digital that the Patreons received in December. It's not too late. If you want to be a Patreon, you can still do that, and you have access to everything. And until the end of January, you have access to that special 25 Days of Christmas digital that I made for the Patreons. It is coming out of the Patreon in January. It's only for December and January. So you'll want to get in there, and it was their Christmas gift. So, but because I wanted to make sure they had enough time to download it, I put it in through January. Okay, so and the way Patreon works is you'll get whatever perk you decide. If you do their emerald, you get everything, and so that's kind of cool. Okay, so one 20-inch or one 20-inch long 1 to 2 inch piece fabric scraps. So if you got a 2-inch piece, you could rip that into like 4 pieces and use that throughout your journal. And this is to offset the garment and the linen that you have. Maybe you needed more color, like I wanted more color. And so that's how that came about. And it was sitting right here. It was like, it was meant to be. I mean, when's the next time I'm going to make a journal that's going to be these colors? And yeah, so that's interesting. The flower is moving up, but it makes it look like the flower is in there. It's like really cool. Okay, so the second thing is 2 yards of trim. You can have 2 yards of one trim, or you can have inches of up to 72 inches of a variety. Okay, so you could have 20 inches of this, 20 inches of that, and 22 inches of that. And that's how I got some of the colors in here. You get to use your glossy accents or clear dimensional medium. So triple thick, that would be included in that. You can use that, or you can use glue or fabric tack, and you're just going to make some type of little charm. It can be for this journal or for another one, and making it out of that. So you're going to make a tassel and you're going to make a charm. That's the 2 things that you need to make to unlock all of these other items. The Christmas videos, I did those. Those are on YouTube. You can check and see. I didn't do any Patreon only videos because for the most part they have asked that you guys be invited to their parties. They like that's why you guys are all invited on Wednesday, because they actually wanted. We did a couple parties that was just me and them, and they missed you, so they get access to the products, but everybody gets to be there for the party part. So what it is it's the actual digitals are in the Patreon. So one tassel, one glossy charm, and you get to unlock all those things. The other thing is you have to show us what you're making. Please show us what you're making in the mini challenge, in the challenge. So you post your final one in the event, but you can post in the Scrap All About It with Dear Julie Facebook group and show us what you're making there. Okay, so let's go ahead and and then you get 5 metal, 5 beads, and 5 buttons. The live party, as long as nothing happens and it doesn't go into YouTube outer space. We've only had that happen once. And luckily Darlene had caught it, so she had recorded it. But yeah, it'll be on YouTube for even if you missed the live on Wednesday. Hi Joyce, welcome. Welcome. So let's go ahead and let's do another prize. Everybody pick a number between 1 and 100. closest to the number without going over will be the winner. And more than one can have the same number because it will be for a digital one sheet. Like I said, I have digitals out like crazy right now. So, excuse me. I have digitals all over the kitchen table. I finally got the kitchen table cleaned off and redone. I did the window that's behind it, washed the window, did the blinds, and now the table is covered with stuff again because it's covered with digitals. So, yeah, I think that I'm going to like this. Yeah, I will like that. I was thinking about making having us make a tassel today, and then we'd still have to make one for our journal. And I'm like, no, we don't need to do that. I'm tired of having extra things left over. So did everybody pick a number? Remember, you can hit that live chat. We are live, and you can come in, pick a number between 1 and 100. And yeah, so I still have this and the two sides of the gift bag to use. So that's pretty exciting. I was thinking about putting some of this in there too, but I didn't. I didn't do that. Okay. Me too, Judy. I love these colors. I was looking at some digitals, some of my old digitals, and I was like, oh my gosh, I love these. The Paris Trejolie is one of my favorites, and I'm doing a red Paris for the Patreons this month. So I think that's going to be fun. So Paris is out. It's getting worked. Okay, looks like we've got everybody. So Siri, please pick a number between 1 and 100.
That would be...
Whoop. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Siri, please pick a number between 1 and 100.
That would be 64.
Okay. 64. We have a 62 and a 6. We have 64. Congratulations, Text Judy. Congratulations, Judy. Okay. Oh, cool. Which one, Joyce? Which one are you using? I'm making a new one today. It's just postcards that and then they'll be able to be printed in other sizes as well. So let's do it again. I'm going to go ahead and have her pick another number. Siri, please pick another number between 1 and 100.
It's 12.
12. So Kathy has 8. Gail has 12. Right on. Right on the number. Congratulations, Gail. Hi, Linda. Hi, Linda. Okay, so everybody, let's see. If you are a winner, make sure that you email me at dearjuliejulie@gmail.com so that I can email you your digital. So watch for that in the next couple of days. And let's see. So we did our little charms. We made a paper charm. We made a charm using a bottle cap. I love making these. Made some with just some buttons and pearls, just because that's what we had left. I will probably do some other things to these, just so I guess I should show you, just so you know. I will probably add in some of the lace. This is from my dress, from the garment. So congratulations to all the winners. Okay, so you can add lace or fabric. Could add some of this or the dryer sheet, all the things that I've been using. I do have the black netting, which would be kind of cool because we did incorporate black with the, we incorporated black in with the cover. So if these are on the edge of the journal, you'll see them. If they are part of the tassel, you'll see them. So yeah, so you can treat this just like fabric. Just be a little careful. There you go. Got a fun little... Okay. So who enjoys using junk in their journals? I love the challenge just of figuring out what to use and how to use it. Oh, okay, and I'll go get you in, let you in. No, you can use those bulb pens. They would be junk. If you do this challenge, remember you get 5 medals, 5 buttons, 5 beads, 2 yards of a trim or lace or trim or lace or ribbon, a total of 2 yards. You get to use your glossy accents or triple thick or any clear dimensional medium. And so I think that's really cool. So I was going to add this as my jewelry, my broken jewelry. It grabs my hair. It's like, I cannot, there's no way. But then I remembered I have that bracelet with the charms. So these might get reconfigured a little bit because of those charms, because I know that I want to use those in this journal. So there you go. Let's do one more. Pick a number between 1 and 100. Oops, I put stop instead of start. Closest to the number without going over will be the winner. And yeah, understand, Carolyn, understand. But you'll figure out what is the things that you really actually use or that you want to use. Bobby pins. So you guys, thank you so much that you're still here. And thank you for coming and celebrating with me our 15,000 subscribers. Like I said, we will have a party in the next few weeks that for our big celebration. This was our little celebration. So, because, I love to celebrate and remember. That's how I do that. Okay, looks like we're slowed down. Siri, please pick a number between 1 and 100.
The answer is 60.
The answer is 60. Kathy has 55. Looks like it's Kathy this time. Kathy with 55. Congratulations. Hi, Tammy. Thank you. So please email me at dearjuliejulie@gmail.com. Okay. So 6 winners. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so, wow, I'm like all of a sudden I got tired. Okay, I wish these would have dried so that we could figure out what we're going to do with them. But this is the bottle cap, and I went ahead and left that on there. Ooh. And this is my paper one, and I will probably, like I said, I think I'm going to make it so that it hangs down underneath this, and maybe this might go up here, because I like the sound of these when they bang around on the, that's why. That is why. And then these little ones are going to go on the edges of the journal, and this big one is probably going to get to go in. I had another idea for it, but I think I'm going to have it be a bang around one too. I think we'll put it like on this lace. Okay. Yeah. I like the sound of the things banging around. So, there we go. Yay! Yay, yay, yay. Okay. Well, everybody, I want to thank you so much for joining us for this little party. And I hope you are getting along really well and quick on your challenge journals. And I mean, we still have just about half the month, right? And wish you a happy Martin Luther King Day. And remember to pray for peace and good health. You guys, everybody, have a great day. Thank you so much for being here. Which one was your favorite? And is there one that you're going to go do? Obviously, if you're going to do the mini challenge, you're going to go make a tassel. Okay, I see that that one's a little long. Thank you so much. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye.